Do another jump start.
Please don't scare me.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whenever. What? You pointed at me.
What was that? Can you give a little bit of energy here?
You told
You're
me
like,
not to scare you because I scared you in the last
morning.
Good morning, Internet!
Okay, you don't need to be like AM radio in the morning.
Well, no. Hello, my name is Derry Merbles. I want to thank you all for listening.
Who's Gary?
That is a Parks and Rec reference.
I've never watched that show.
And today we will be talking to local garden enthusiast Janine Van Wilder. Janine, City Hall has recently said that your garden is the prettiest in the neighborhood. What are your thoughts on such high accolades? What do you mean AM radio is dead? With content like this, how can we miss? Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever it is. Your ass is tuning in. Welcome to Ticket Price, the only show on the internet that asks the question that matters. Are these movies worth the ticket price? In other words, are they worth your time and money? Thank you all for tuning in. With you, as always, your co-host, voice, and smooth, perfect forehead of the show. Just keep going, baby. This train don't stop. We're back. If we just kept going, it would be fine. Ignore that. Ignore that. We're two idiots in a basement. Let's pretend we have production. We have money for production.
Oh.
We have production value.
That's Batman's floodlight.
Wait, let me pointlessly look melancholy out the window.
Sit in my chair.
Oh, if only I had a turtleneck. But we're not there yet. With me, as always, co-host extraordinaire and the only man who doesn't change his light bulbs, Tevis at Master Control. Tevis, how are you?
It changed itself. I mean, like, what do I got to do? Shit, this house is awesome. Or haunted, one or the other.
Remember what friend of this show and author Jason Offutt said? When you're alone at home and you feel like you're being watched, point to a corner of your room and you say, "You get the fuck out of here!" Because there's probably something there that you can't see that you would like it to not be there.
Okay.
Last I heard, Jason's been having a good run with his latest book, so I'm very happy
really?
for him. Yeah, I believe his... Oh, I can't remember the name of it, but he did a non... I'm not getting paid. But no, he had a nonfiction come out.
Oh,
and,
really?
Yeah, he dabbled because he had the back-to-back sequel, original and then sequel of fiction of his award-winning horror novel and the novels, and then he went back to nonfiction and did another one on that. So
Good for
he's
him.
been having a pretty good run with that. So yeah, shout out to Jason, love you, buddy.
Good for him.
The only man I've ever played D&D with who has a D20 so old and so used, it has no corners. It's basically a ball with numbers. When he rolls it, it doesn't stop. There it goes.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a marble, you nerd.
I don't know what that is.
Because you're a virgin nerd.
The D&D guy.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the lack of pussy from this side of the room. Maybe your voice will register in my ear when your balls drop.
I'm so manly, my water tastes like pussy. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't choke on that.
Choking on my pussy flavored water.
Mio needs to get on the ball,
Coming
baby.
soon from Ticket Price.
Mio, if you're listening.
Ticket Price.
Gina flavor.
We have different pH levels to get the taste that's just right for you. We have to edit that out. Can we just edit out?
Stupid.
You are so stupid. Thank you for derailing this. Stop sabotaging the show between your shitty lights and your water ideas. Can we just get back on track, please? Please.
Ooh, I peed a little. Oh, hell.
You're supposed to save that for the bathwater we're selling soon. Ticket price bathwater coming soon.
You're in luck.
All right. We pulled it from the hat. Tevis, what movie are we looking at today? Jesus Christ. You ever just sit here and realize what we're talking about? Be like, yeah, I'm probably going to hell.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to come a point where I have to answer for the things I've done, and I'm not going to have one.
Hey, I just want to see my father one more time.
Well, when you're rejected, I believe you will.
Yeah. So we are revisiting the Batman universe with Batman Returns.
Yes.
Yes.
The 1992 classic Batman Returns, written by Daniel Waters, Sam Hamm, and Bob Kane. Although I'm going to go out on a limb and say Bob Kane, famous comic book creator from the 30s, probably didn't have much to do in writing this.
No, probably not.
And also kind of, stole Batman.
We're not talking about that.
We can shit on Bob Kane another day.
Yes.
But that's pretty well agreed on at this point, right?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
But now it's time to shit on Tim Burton.
What do you mean? Directed by Timmy Burton and his terrible hair. Starring Michael Keaton, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Danny DeVito.
Pretty good cast.
Yeah.
Pretty good cast.
Good old Danold.
I like Danny DeVito a lot.
I typically do too.
Yeah.
Mostly in Taxi.
Yeah, I like Taxi. What little bit I watched of it.
Actually, when you're watching Taxi, you might not know it when you're watching it, but if you look at what all those actors did after the fact,
oh yeah,
Taxi ended up having a really stacked cast.
Yeah, that's cool though. I like going back and watching clips of it.
Danny DeVito, Christopher Lloyd, Andy Kaufman, the main guy whose name is now the dad in Independence Day.
Oh god, yeah.
But he's done a whole bunch of stuff.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
Wasn't Tony Danza on there at one point?
I think Tony Danza was on there at one point. But none of the... I was about to say... No. That scene from...
Liar, Liar.
I was going to say Bruce Almighty.
Oh, it's pretty much all the same.
Now, 92 Batman Returns.
Yes.
Budget of an estimated $80 million. And a worldwide gross $266.9 million.
I did not realize it made that much.
I mean, it was the sequel to the hottest comic book movie of the time.
Yeah, but it didn't make enough. That's why they kicked Tim Burton off of the third one.
Yeah, because that helped.
No. We'll get there.
No, we won't.
Yeah, we will.
No, I'll lie about it.
Nope, I'll pull it.
Is it because it's Batman
Forever,
and then Batman and Robin?
And Batman and Robin.
Yeah, no, if I see Batman Forever, I'm throwing it away. That's Val Kilmer, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because Batman and Robin is Clooney.
Correct.
Okay. Which means Kilmer is...
Bruce Wayne. Batman?
No, dipshit. Who's he fighting? It's Two-Face and Riddler.
Yes.
Okay. Because then... And Robin, it's Poison Ivy, Bane,
yeah,
and Mr. Freeze.
Correct.
Okay. I'm sad I know that. Now, this movie did have 2 award wins with an additional 29 nominations, including 2 Oscar nominations for Best Visual Effects and Best Makeup.
Okay.
You know, when you see what they did with Danny DeVito, I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
For me, it's mostly the nose.
The nose looks really good.
It looks so good.
It does.
And his teeth.
His teeth, his overall appearance.
They put him in basically a turtle shell and then put like a onesie pajama set over it.
Yeah. He has no ass.
Well, I don't know if Danny DeVito has ass.
I don't know, but Penguin definitely doesn't have an ass.
Sigourney Weaver levels of ass.
Sigourney Weaver levels of ass.
Now, Tevis, sir, My manager, apparently.
Yeah.
What is your history with Batman Returns?
I saw this in the theater.
Bought your own ticket, drove your own car.
No,
You old ass man.
I went. It was me and my cousin. His dad took us, and I remember after leaving the theater, his dad said that movie was pretty good. It had some pretty good side effects. And we're like, you definitely got side effects from it, but I don't think that's what you're referring to.
Some good side effects.
Good side
It's a
effects.
joke we would make.
I know, and I don't think he was joking. He was just legitimately, yeah.
That's what he went for.
But yeah, I maybe have watched it one or two times since then.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. I left the theater very unimpressed.
Fair.
So, what is your history with the Returns?
This is the second time in my life I have ever seen this movie.
Lucky.
And I bet I watched it the first time 30 years ago.
Damn.
I kind of remembered who was in it. Except Christopher Walken. I forgot he was in it at all.
I remember him being in it, but I don't remember him being in it this much.
But I couldn't have told you plot. I couldn't have told you any specific moments. I knew who was in it, like, and I knew who the actors were playing, like who the cardinal villains were, and so on and so forth. But like, I don't remember a damn thing.
I watched it today, and I couldn't tell you plot. So
you made me change my format because we gave away content.
What? I'm talking about the movie. Like,
Just, just. Okay. Well then, are you ready to get into it?
Let's get into this.
You want to summarize it?
No. There's Batman and Penguin who got bit by a radioactive penguin apparently because he takes the form of a penguin.
Nope.
He runs for mayor, and then a cat person comes back to life.
Hey, they're called furries.
And she wants to kill the Shrek guy, and then Batman comes in and saves the day. Is that about right?
No.
Oh.
But we're going with it, apparently.
What did I miss?
Most of it.
The Penguin Army. That was what I missed.
With their missiles.
With the missiles. Yeah. Penguins with missiles.
Yeah.
I was waiting for Burgess Meredith to come running out.
Would have been better. Well, did you hear originally he was going to play Mr. Cobblepot in the flashback, but Burgess being an old man, was sick and unable to join for filming. So was that Pee Wee Herman?
That was Pee Wee Herman.
I was going to say, look at Pee Wee Herman.
I know.
Look at you.
I don't know if that was post adult theater or what. I think it was.
I don't know when that happened.
I don't remember.
Well, I mean, Tim Burton wouldn't have cared. He would have been in the seat next to him at that adult theater.
They were talking about joining this movie.
Yeah. But no, as just a fun cameo, Burgess Meredith was originally, the original idea was to have him play Mr. Cobblepot.
That would have been cool.
Would have been cool, but illness is a bitch. Yes. But that's what happens when you're 1,000 years old.
That ain't no shit.
Just remember how old he was in Rocky. Then add an additional 25 years.
Yeah.
Old! Also, everyone would have been like, he has a newborn son?
Yeah, no shit.
That would have been more egregious than Joaquin Phoenix's The Joker when you see little Bruce's parents and you're like, them.
Remember that?
That Tom and Martha they're pensioners. They don't have a 10-year-old son. This is garbage. Anyway, where would you like to start on The Batman Returns?
Let's talk about the characters.
Which one would you... Where? Throw a dart at the board.
Selina Kyle.
Okay, played by Michelle Pfeiffer. Is it me? Michelle Pfeiffer never did anything for me.
Really?
I get it that in her time she was like the big sex symbol, but like
Yeah. No, I mean she's a very attractive woman, but
she is.
yeah,
Okay.
but I kind of agree. I'm just like, oh, okay, she's there. Kind of like this character. She's there.
I'm going to disagree with you there. This character has three main characters and Batman.
Yeah. Too many.
I mean, well, Batman and Spider-Man movies all have this fatal flaw where they don't trust any one villain to be enough to pad a runtime. So they're just like, here's 4 of them. Like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah. No, Selina Kyle, when we first are introduced to her,
Yeah.
she's just she's whiny.
She's a sad sack spinster.
She is, and it's annoying.
Honey, I'm home. Oh, that's right. I'm not married.
Just and all the men in my life. Oh, except you, but you know, you need therapy.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, stop it. I wanted to push her out the window.
When she does get pushed out the window, and she eventually makes it back to her apartment and has her freak out.
Yeah.
Did that go on a little long for you?
It did.
Also, when we first see her apartment, I went, this Selina Kyle would not have neon lights in her bedroom. That is a stupid, random artistic choice.
It's very
then we get the
teenage.
We get the payoff when she flips and becomes Catwoman and breaks 2 of the letters, so it just says hell here.
Yeah, it says hello there.
It's normally it says hello there. And then she breaks 2 letters, it says hell here. And I'm like, is this Event Horizon?
That was
Advent Horizon.
That was the payoff? Like, okay. Like, that's a teenage bedroom. That's what that
she
is.
has a teenage freak out.
Yes, and you're not wrong. It does go on a lot longer than it needed to
like
be.
A minute or 2 long.
Yeah. And I don't know about you, but the first thing I want to do after I return from the dead is sew.
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up because it's here in my notes. Jesus Christ, how did she make that entire leather Catwoman suit from one jacket? Presumably, she had enough leather for one jacket, not an entire bodysuit.
Yeah. But I will say, I love the look of this Catwoman. I like the leather. I like the stitching. The mask looks cool.
It fits the over the top vibe.
Yeah. But
honestly, I think Anne Hathaway is my Catwoman. Meow.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Or the one from The Batman. I can't remember her name.
I haven't seen it.
But she's pretty good. And her costume kind of makes sense for that environment too. But
yeah.
But no, everything other than her suit is terrible. And I hate it.
What do you So recall when we watched Batman, and I repeatedly joked at how frequently Batman would hold his capes by the corners and just run around like this at people.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, behold, I gotta be afraid. You notice how anytime Catwoman makes an exit, she just backflips away, and will do like 16 of them in a row.
Yeah. I mean, that's how she gets around.
Yeah, that's her common mode of transportation, just backflipping.
I don't understand.
I've got to assume there's a more convenient way of travel than
you would think, but every time.
Oh, here she comes! Cartwheel, 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 cartwheel.
Oh, she's going away.
Cartwheel, cartwheel, cartwheel. And it's like, wait, is she here yet? No, because she's cartwheeling, and it takes for goddamn ever. Then if she just walked across the street like a normal person. Damn, Catwoman, damn.
Yeah, and the fight scenes that she's in are slow and boring.
Actually, and honestly, I think that's a Tim Burton problem.
There's a lot of Tim Burton problems.
Tim Burton allegedly may have a lot of problems.
The fact that this character takes on the literal characteristics of a cat, drives me insane.
I think I'll just sit here and take a bath.
What in the shit is that? And then the canary and the 9 lives bullshit, where Maxwell Shrek shoots her like 4 times, and No, that's not Catwoman. Catwoman is just a fucking cat burglar.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't get superpowers.
Not a literal cat person. Well, I guess she's not a literal cat person, but she has taken on an unhealthy persona of being a cat person.
Yeah. I would not be surprised if Tim Burton actually wanted to have her look like one of the characters from the film Cats, the play Cats. Like, no, it's stupid. Why? It makes no sense. And that's annoying.
Yeah, both of those are accurate statements. It makes no sense and it's annoying. And yet, she is not the most egregious animal person in this movie.
No.
Let's talk about the most egregious animal person in this movie.
The penguin?
Penguin. So, Oswald Cobblepot was in the very beginning of this movie, we see him born. But not to the extent that Tevis has been griping about for a few days now.
What are you talking about?
Well, if this movie had been made today, we would have seen the birth.
Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah. And let me tell you this one thing. So we talked about the birth scene with Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah.
Tim Burton.
Welcome to Derry.
The first episode, and then that's 29, 28 years later. Crap.
Yeah.
Whatever. I decided I was going to give Welcome to Derry one more chance and try to watch the second episode.
Okay.
There is another damn birth scene in this episode. The little girl is in bed and she's scared, so she pulls the covers up over her head, and then all of a sudden she can't get out, and then they turn red and you can see like veins and stuff, and it's like, oh great, she's in the womb, and it fills up with water, fluid. So she bursts out onto the floor, looks back, the opening is just dripping and it's gross, but her mom's head comes out of the headboard and it's like, this is what happened when I gave birth to you. You tore me open, blah, blah, blah. And the bed kind of transforms into the woman, and the kid can't get away because she's stuck with the umbilical cord. And I'm like, why are we doing this? Why is this a thing? Please stop. Anyway, no, we don't see the birth of Oswald Cobblepot, thankfully.
But we do learn that he is heavily disfigured. So much so, his parents, Pee Wee Herman, in his pram, because even though this movie is set in 92, this would have been, 30 years prior. So I guess 60s. So yeah, I guess a pram.
Yeah, but it's the Tim Burton Batman universe, so who knows when it is.
That's true. And they dump baby Oswald off a bridge.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you do with an ugly baby.
And how'd it turn out for you?
I'm here now. So
he floats down the sewers where he ends up surviving because he's found by escaped zoo penguins living in the sewers. And he grows up being a penguin boy. It really is like a feel-good Tarzan-like story.
I wonder if that group of penguins actually kept him, or if they're like, oh, look at the bit. Oh my God, no, and just send it on down the road to the stream to the next.
Well, my thought honestly was, wait, if he was raised by penguins, why is he in the physical shape that he's in? I know he has the deformities that he has to live with, but if he's raised by penguins, so then presumably he's swimming with penguins his whole life. He should be a physical specimen.
Michael Phelps. Yeah. Maybe he was with the lazy penguins. We don't know.
I don't know. You know what? You're right. We don't know.
We don't know. We'll probably get that in a prequel, if Tim Burton has his way. That's honestly what I thought the TV show on HBO Max, The Penguin, was going to be. I was highly disappointed when it turned out to be an amazing show. Watch that.
And not just garbage you could dump on.
Yeah.
But, he makes his grand entrance. And then we learn, throughout his life, he'd been stealing children from a circus and turning them into a gang. Now, question. Someone explain this. Daniel Waters and Sam Ham. Explain this to me. How in the world are you going to have all the henchmen of this movie be clowns, mimes, sideshow freak characters, actual circus folk, but they don't belong to the Joker? What are we doing? They're literal carnies.
It's the exact same shit as the original Batman, the first one. That's what I kept thinking, because there's guys in clown makeup.
Yeah.
I'm like, did you just take the Joker's goons that were left over after the Joker died?
Yeah, but the Joker didn't even get Joker goons. The Joker just got street thugs that carried boom boxes.
That's true. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe they were honoring the Joker, and I have no idea. I really, honestly, can't care less about it.
I know, but it seems ridiculous.
It does.
And then there's the whole plot of Shrek or Heck or
Maxwell Shrek.
It is Shrek.
Yeah.
He wants to build a fake nuclear power plant. The mayor's not with it, so Shrek's gonna replace the mayor, and they're gonna have Cobblepot be mayor. And man, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, and it's not even a power plant. It's supposed to be
basically it's a battery that's going to steal the energy surplus that Gotham's creating.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Now, we've brought up Catwoman. We brought up Penguin. Now I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Specifically with these two characters. All throughout this whole movie. Whether separate or together, or with anyone else in the cast. Why, in God's name, is Batman Returns so horny?
I have that, yes.
Why is this movie so horny?
The Penguin wants to fuck everyone.
That's all his only lines are yes, as mayor, I'll be able to screw and grope and tweak and twist and lick, and I can just hump and fill crevasses whenever I want. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's so weird. And then Catwoman's licking Batman's face, full on face licking, which I'm not.
No,
You know what I've learned isn't my kink? Face licking. Don't lick my face. Please don't.
If Catwoman wanted to lick my face, I would be like, you know what? Okay. But
no, if Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman wanted to lick my face, please don't.
No, please do.
No.
I'll take his. But
please do.
Thank you.
I don't want my face licked. I'm pretty cool with a lot of things. I just really don't want my face licked.
When the Penguin and Catwoman meet in his bedroom, I guess, and he says that line, just the pussy I was looking for.
I almost did a spit take on the couch. I was eating dinner, and my dinner almost hit the floor because I just went, oh my God.
What are we doing?
You can't just say that.
And then he's talking about, I have all kinds of lotions. I have scented and unscented. And where would you like me to put this big rubber thing? And I'm like, get the hell out of here. I got a flipper trick. I have a flipper trick.
I'll show her my flipper trick. Yeah, that's a legitimate line. What the fuck?
That grossed me out so bad.
Honestly, this movie's put me off on Danny DeVito.
I'm just,
we couldn't have done anything else with this character. No. Anything.
It's awful.
They're so horny.
Yeah. And
just like men always mistaking your guns for your privates. And I'm like, stop talking.
Yeah.
Then she cartwheels away. I'll just show her the magic flipper trick. And I was like,
whoever was in charge of that part of the script.
Yeah, there's a special place in hell for that person.
Needs to never, ever write a script ever again. Or word. Don't ever write a word.
Or when he's running for mayor and he's got like that fan club, he's like, I'll put the pin on her. And he's like really like patting her chest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, these are heavy. No. 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 And the fact that
Real
like,
bad.
he gets lured down there with the fish.
Like, because he's, a literal penguin man.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
Like Catwoman tried to eat an actual canary. Like,
yeah.
Sometimes, how do I put this? When you are brainstorming and you're spitballing ideas, there's no such thing as a bad idea. But then when you're done brainstorming, you have to figure out which of those ideas are in fact bad ideas and not go with them.
Yeah.
This movie needed more of that.
Yes. Don't be so literal.
Because apparently they went with all the bad ideas.
Yeah, I don't like the being raised by penguins. I don't like the sex shit. I don't like that. I don't like the cat shit. Like, just that's not the penguin. That is not the character of the penguin.
No, just like that's not the character of Catwoman.
No, but that's okay because this is not Batman.
Well, character 3, Batman. Dear God, I cannot think of the last time I watched a movie where the titular character feels like he's been shoehorned in because they forgot him.
Yes.
Why is he even in this movie? He could not be in the movie. It really wouldn't matter that much.
No, and it's not hardly in it at all.
He does basically nothing. He's barely in it.
Yeah, he doesn't.
They went, oh shit, this is a Batman movie. The main characters are Penguin and Catwoman. And then also in the periphery is Batman. Because in a Batman movie, that's where you want him. Off in the corner next to Baby.
Yeah, I think Maxwell Schreck gets more time.
He does get more time.
Yeah.
I think Alfred got more time than Batman.
You know who didn't get hardly any time? Commissioner Gordon. Which is fine.
Drat. Oh, darn.
But no, let's talk about Batman in a minute.
Well, that's about as long as he was in the movie.
Yeah.
So.
His fights suck.
Yep.
His gadgets are stupid.
He had gadgets?
Barely. Like, what was that stupid boomerang thing that he had to program?
Yeah.
He was like, hang on.
Everyone
stand still.
Stop.
Don't. You moved. I can't get this to hit you in the face if you don't move because it registers. Will you please stop moving?
Now you're just being a dick.
Yeah,
then his master thing is foiled by the dancing dog that jumps up and catches it like a frisbee and runs off. And they're
fucking
like,
Toto.
fucking dogs.
Although
he kills multiple people in this movie.
Yes.
There's the circus strongman that he just puts a bomb in that guy's waist pants and then like throws him in a dumpster and the bomb explodes as he walks off. I'm like, well, that guy died.
Yeah.
And he died graphically.
Yeah.
It's not shown, but he's a red mist.
Yeah, there are minute pieces of him everywhere down there. The two guys that he cooks in the building that got caught on fire at the beginning.
Yep. Okay, there are criminal underlings on full height stilts that Batman dispatches by driving past them in the Batmobile and extends out his bat stilt cutters, whatever the hell these things are, and trips them. Here's the thing. Those guys' heads are falling from like 12, 13 feet onto pavement. Dead.
No, they had those big paper mache heads. Remember? So that cushioned the fall. But let me ask you this. How dumb is this movie? How dumb is it that the Batmobile has stilt cutters?
Well, the Bat plane had balloon cutters.
I guess it did have
the balloon string scissors.
Cutter. And they had holes for each one so that the wire would stay put. And yeah, very handy.
Oddly specific.
And that's the thing. It's a lot of that was just in here too. It's just oddly specific for the situation.
But we barely see Batman, like we talked about. His fight scenes, if you can call them that, are awful. He has basically no gadgets or gizmos. We never really see him do any detective work. I
don't see if he does any.
Well, he ends up doing. We see him looking back through newspaper clippings of like the missing children from the circus.
Okay.
Although there's never a direct payoff. We're just led to believe.
Yeah, so we're learning how these henchmen came about.
Yeah.
And that's all.
And that's it. But he actually learns nothing of Cobblepot or Selina Kyle, who he falls in love with at first sight, apparently. You're broken and I'm broken. Together we could be broken and lick each other's faces, I guess. I'm like, no.
Yeah. He seems slow and bored.
Now, do you mean... Wait a minute. Carefully define slow.
No, like his movements. He's never in a hurry.
Well, we still get that classic, huh? Where his whole back has that.
No, you're not wrong. But no, he doesn't seem to be in any kind of a hurry.
I will dispatch
at any moment.
I've seen better fights in Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
Thank you. Tell me Gunsmoke's awesome.
The princess that falls to her death.
Oh, yeah. The, like Miss Gotham or whoever.
Yeah. So she's standing on the edge of this building.
Precariously.
Yeah, and all these bats start flying around her. Yep. And Batman's standing there like, oh no, don't move. And she starts to fall, and he's like, oh no, don't move. I'm like, how about you move, fucker?
See, and here's the thing. You would think Batman would have, like, dashed over there, caught her, or, like, grappling gun zip line, caught her while she was falling, you know.
Exactly. Batman shit. But no, he sees her fall.
I think Bruce Wayne knew that girl. It was like, nah.
Yeah. But he just stands there and looks over the edge as she falls and dies. I'm like, Batman, hello. Like, don't you have the little grappling hook thing?
At least when Gwen Stacy died, she died tragically mid-rescue attempt.
Yeah.
That makes it forgivable because Spider-Man got off his ass.
Yeah, Batman didn't do shit.
He just went, do you know how cumbersome this suit is? She's 21 feet away. I can't make that distance.
I can't hurry. I had.
I'm coming.
No, I had chili for dinner, and if I strain too much.
Wait, are you saying Batman had rumbly tumbly?
Oh shit, my suit, and then I got to drive all the way back to the Batcave and clean up.
Okay, wait a minute. Question: is there a Batcave?
I don't. Well, yeah.
I mean, he has like a lair, but like, is it a Batcave? Like, is it the Batcave?
Yeah, I think so. I just think they spent so much money on the model of what Arctic World or whatever that was.
Oh yeah, whatever that was. The Penguin Army.
Oh, and did you get Beetlejuice vibes?
Oh yeah,
when they were the camera was going over the Arctic World.
Oh, actually, no, I didn't get Beetlejuice vibes.
I got Beetlejuice vibes from that, just the model and the music and everything.
Nope, I want to pause you right there.
Okay,
right there. We're going to pause because we're going to talk about it because it's in my notes. Okay. It's in my notes, so I want to talk about it. Do you know what year Beetlejuice came out by chance?
86.
Okay. Well, Batman Returns came out in 92.
I'll find out for sure, but
during this time, so the music for Batman Returns
88.
Danny Elfman, right? Danny Elfman also does the music for The Nightmare Before Christmas, which came out in 93, but, it was stop motion, took forever to make. So Danny Elfman would come in and out of the project working with the music. I swear to Christ, because I love Nightmare Before Christmas, I can recognize that shit a mile away. He copy and pasted his own goddamn music from one to the other.
He also did the music for Beetlejuice.
Right, I understand, but I'm saying the actual music in Batman Returns is also the actual music.
Oh, really?
in Nightmare Before Christmas.
I never saw.
I'm not saying like
Nightmare Before
I'm not saying,
Christmas.
well, you know, certain conductors or composers, they have a sound, like World's Greatest Randy Newman. They have a sound, they're recognizable. Danny Elfman has a sound. I'm saying he literally he recycled the exact same music.
Okay.
Then when that music is playing and they're doing the sweep of Tundra Town or whatever the hell it was. I watched Zootopia recently with my children. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Whatever that was. I went, holy shit, this is the opening to Nightmare Before Christmas. When the camera is panning through Halloween Town and they're doing the Pumpkin King song. Also because the fucking Pumpkin King song is playing! I was waiting for Jack Skellington to show up and then I'd be like, hey, at least this movie would have an actual hero.
Jack Skellington would have saved that girl.
Yeah, and he'd have moved pretty damn quick about it too.
Well, he's got like 25-foot long legs.
I mean, that dude's got a gait.
Yeah.
He'd have just been like, haha.
But no, I've never watched Nightmare Before Christmas. I refuse.
That's fine. But Tevis, I am
I believe you.
Telling you.
I believe you.
This music might be like Beetlejuice. It is the Nightmare Before Christmas. Although in this one,
is it like Vanilla Ice when he stole the?
Yes.
Yeah. Mine's different. Theirs goes dun 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 dun. Mine goes dun 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 dun. It's totally different.
Totally different. Well, hey, he's got his home reno show now, so.
Huh?
I don't know if that's still on the air or not.
Vanilla Ice has a home renovation show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he did. I don't know if it's still on or not.
Gross.
I have seen approximately 0 episodes.
Okay. Well, I'm not watching any of that.
But Wasted Batman.
Absolutely.
I should say, how do I put this? This entire movie wastes the idea of Batman. The actual Batman that we gets just the right amount of screen time.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton Batman does nothing for me.
You know what? I love Michael Keaton, and I used to like him as Batman, but I don't know.
I know.
I like him as Bruce Wayne, though.
Sure.
I think his Bruce Wayne is good. He's charming. He's funny, but even in this one, he's kind of dull.
But okay, so let's talk about Batman, the idea, the character as a whole. In any of the movies, what is the biggest problem making Bruce Wayne / Batman entertaining at all? He's always overshadowed by his villains. Always.
True. But they can be, the Christian Bale Batman is good because we kind of get it from the bad guy's point of view, where he's Batman. He's in the shadows. He strikes and he goes back to the shadows. And but this one, he's just like walking around downtown.
Yeah, at one point he's just walking down the street and then occasionally punches a henchman.
Yeah, and talks to the commissioner. Yeah. You know, hey, how's it going, Bob? Oh, not too bad.
Gets a bag of groceries.
You know, what in the hell? I mean, he doesn't. In every other Batman movie, like from Christian Bale's on, he traverses the city in different ways.
Yeah.
Not just drive the Batmobile down the street or, you know, walking, stopping and get coffee. And
okay, wait.
Or
I want wait. Remember the part where Penguin's in the library doing his nefarious research and Batman creeps by driving the Batmobile at like 2 miles an hour near the open window of the library in full Batman. And I'm like, really? No one's going to notice the fucking Batmobile?
Yeah.
Just creep by?
It's dumb.
It's so dumb.
Yeah. And when you see the Batmobile in the newer ones, it's a thing. Like, it's, oh shit, here we go.
Yeah.
You know, in this one, it's like, oh, there he goes. Oh, he stopped at that stoplight. That's nice.
You know what? I think this is my...
He has his blinker on.
I think that I would rate this one as the worst Batmobile.
In this movie?
Yeah.
I love the design of it, but what they do with it, and when it... What's the thing with the fenders getting thrown off and the wheels coming in, so it's just this torpedo?
In case he knew, if he was ever at 15th and Jenkins, it narrows there, he would need a way through.
Yeah.
Again, oddly specific.
It's
also, why would they build that? Like, what city planner organized that?
It's so stupid.
Now, I'm from St. Louis.
Yeah.
We talk about this on occasion. So naturally, I have spent quite a bit of time at Six Flags St. Louis, which has a lot of DC Comics inspired themes, rides, areas, etc.
Yeah.
And one of their best rides is the Batman. Loads of fun. And the Batman is based off these movies. So the line when you're in this insanely long line that is, if you're actually at the end of the line, just skip it. You're going to be in that line an hour and a half.
No. But
it snakes around and takes you through Gotham City and all these different like sound effects and mannequins and little, there's the shot up police car who's crashed into a fire hydrant, and it's got bullet holes, and you're going through Gotham City, right?
Yeah.
It's this. And it also, this, and that's kind of my point too, is I hate this Gotham City. I know people like it. It feels like an amusement park. It doesn't feel like a living, breathing city. It feels like a carnival. It feels cheap and hokey, and I kind of hate it.
Yeah, I think it works in the Arkham games. The aesthetic of that city in Arkham Asylum, Arkham
but that
City.
aesthetic isn't this aesthetic.
It has hints of it. It's not just thrown up. It feels very overly cartoonish.
Yeah.
And
because the Arkham games, it still felt like dark and gothic and dirty. This Gotham doesn't have any of those. It feels like a poorly designed set.
Yeah.
Like
that intersection of 4th and Jenkins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I hate this Gotham. Hate it.
That's fair.
Christopher Walken's in this movie, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently he's the lead in this movie.
He has
apparently they went, we're paying for Christopher Walken, so we're getting Christopher Walken. And he actually has to do like the lion's share of the work here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that terrible haircut.
Well, that's Tim Burton hair.
No, Tim Burton wishes he had that
If you notice, if you go back and you look at almost every Tim Burton movie and you compare it with Tim Burton, there is a character in those movies that have that hair. It's like he can't help himself, but just, it makes him look weird and shut up.
Tim Burton, one of those guys you can't tell if he was bullied too much in school or not enough in school.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a mean joke, but I stand by it.
Spot on. Spot on.
Now, at the end, Catwoman kind of, did she die? Did she not die? Ooh. Penguin dies. Okay. Okay, hold on. One thing at a time.
One death at a time.
One death at a time. Catwoman dies after expending all of her 9 lives, because as you mentioned earlier, yep, that's a thing.
Oh, she had 1 left.
Yeah, that she saved for the kiss.
No, that she had 2 at that point.
She gave him the kiss of death and took a live broken power cord, like power cable, to a building, held it up to Shrek's face, and then gave him
that was the
taser. The
taser from earlier.
Yeah.
It came back for reasons.
Well, she pocketed it from that henchman.
Where was it in her suit?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
There's only one pocket. 2 if you're nasty.
She licks faces.
That's true. But yeah, she uses that taser to kiss him and then grabs that live cable, and it blows up for a long time.
And then when Batman finds Shrek, his entire face is melted off. He looks like the full-headed version of the shrunken head at the end of Beetlejuice.
He does. They just reuse that prop.
Yeah. And then it's like,
Danny, when you're done reusing that music, can you grab that prop from Beetlejuice and bring it with you?
Would you go across the hall to prop and get the shrunken head, please?
Yeah.
So then Batman's like, oh no, Selina Kyle, she was the love of my life because Vicky Vale was a bitch. Which we actually get that subplot where Vicky Vale apparently was a bitch.
Yeah.
And they broke up. So suck it, Vicky. She, despite knowing that Bruce Wayne is Batman, she couldn't handle the idea or the fact that he is in fact Batman.
Oh, he had her killed.
Alfred?
Yeah. Alfred.
Wait,
Alfred's
no, wait a minute. The movie says she left town.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, Alfred clearly explains that he took her to a farm upstate where she'll get to run wild and free with the other photojournalists and the reporters.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a happy retirement community.
Yeah. He's like, oh, Miss Vale, Bruce would like you to come down to the basement here for one moment. He's right over there. Just turn your back and I grab this razor wire.
Oh, Miss Vale, please come out to the garden. Look at the flowers, Miss Vale. Look at the flowers. Aren't they so pretty? Yes, I just planted those.
Why is this hole 6 foot deep?
Why is this hole 6 by 6 by 3? Bam! And yes, that was enough Mice and Men's reference. Hell yeah.
Tell me about them rabbits.
Oh, Lenny, just look at the flowers. Yeah. Lenny Vale, just look at the flowers.
God. Heartbreaking.
Alfred did not kill
Heartbreaking. Alfred's a cold motherfucker.
Well, that's undisputed. Yes, he is. But Alfred did not kill
He
Vicky
will protect Bruce no matter what.
Yes, he will, but he didn't kill Vicky.
Nobody heard from her since. She has not made a single photo since her and Bruce
She went
broke up.
upstate to the retirement farm. They told us this. I'm confused by your confusion. Alfred clearly explained it. He loaded her in the car and drove her upstate to a farm where she could retire and be happy with the other journalists and reporters and photographers.
Yeah, or he stopped by a lake, put a brick on the gas, run right off into the lake.
God, if only he had done that with his Batmobile.
Shit.
So we do kind of learn what happened to Vicky, although I guess it's up for some debate.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? I don't remember what I was saying. I don't know. So Catwoman, and then we learn Catwoman Super isn't dead. Then Penguin dies.
Yeah, he falls through the... Okay, I'm confused here.
You're not the only one.
So they crash the Batmobile with the giant duck car.
You heard that right, folks.
And Batman is looking for Penguin. Well, Penguin gets the jump on him. Literally.
Yeah. Master of Stealth.
Penguin. And they have a fight. And then bats start swarming around him.
Yeah.
Penguin for reasons.
Well, because they answer to the true Batman.
But where did they come from? Their mothers?
No, the Batman. He was just like, go, my bats. And then they all flew out.
Yeah, see, when in Batman Begins, when they did that, it made sense because he had the little thing on his boot.
Yeah.
That he paged them, you know.
He had his bat pager.
Yeah. But here, I'm just like, where did they come from? Why?
Well, how did Penguin do it earlier when he killed the...
He had him in his umbrella.
Oh, that's right.
And then he threw the umbrella open and they swarmed her.
Yeah.
Did Batman, like, wrangle them up?
How did he get how did Penguin get bats in an umbrella? Bats hate umbrellas. They're much more of parka people.
I don't know. You know, I prefer a hoodie.
Hey, I got another bat. Stuff it in the closed umbrella.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
He just went to the pet store.
What are we doing?
He sent Catwoman out, and she came back with him in her mouth.
Give.
Yeah.
Give. What's in your mouth? Drop it. Drop it.
Don't make me do the flipper trick.
I'll get the spray bottle. Hey, put that bat down. Get off the counter.
So did Batman like wrangle up those bats?
Yes.
And was like,
Batman didn't do shit. Alfred had to go wrangle a bunch of bats.
It's like,
poor Alfred.
It's your fault that this poor woman died. You need to redeem yourself.
Which poor woman, Vicky?
No, that was Alfred.
Oh.
No, the princess that fell to her death while Batman just watched. And
she was easily 20 to 21 feet away. How fast do you expect him to move?
I expect him to move at all.
Well, there's your first mistake.
So the bats swarm the penguin.
Yeah.
He falls through the glass.
Yep.
And into the lake water thing, into the aquarium.
But I'm pretty sure he also stated earlier, because he was going to put Shrek in it, that was toxic runoff.
Yeah. But wasn't also Shrek in that toxic runoff? Because that's where he got the gun.
Yeah.
So.
But he didn't have an incredible fall.
Oh, it's the fall that activates it?
Look. You have an incredible fall. You either die or you become a cat person. I don't make the rules.
That's true. Okay.
I only have the empirical evidence that I have been given. Okay? You fall from an incredible height. 3 things happen. You die later on, or you become a cat person.
Well, but you also have to have the cat lick.
Oh, so are you saying she was revived?
Yeah.
By the cat, even the cat that was actively eating her finger.
Yeah, the cat was giving her CPR.
No, that cat was actively eating her.
Yeah, but the other one was actively giving her CPR.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Live, you bitch!
God, destroying everything.
Good, it matches the rest of our fucking studio.
The cat's like, I'm not losing another one.
Live!
Live! Not on my watch.
No, let's talk about the moment of Penguin's death. You know what I'm talking about. Penguin dies. So what happens? What happens, Tevis? You look those people dead in their eyes and you tell them what happened.
We talking about the penguin ceremony?
Pallbearers, I believe is the word you're looking for. Pallbearers. Yes.
Stupid.
That was pretty good.
He comes up out of the water and he pulls one of his stupid umbrellas. He's like, I chose the cute one.
He picked the wrong umbrella to kill Batman. He's like, I picked the cute one and dies.
And then, there's like 6 penguins come around the corner.
A procession of penguin pallbearers. Explain it correctly.
I'm sorry. A procession of penguin pallbearers come out and ceremoniously take him to the water and let him go like it's Iron Man's heart.
I don't know what bothered me more. The fact that 6 puppet emperor penguins pallbeared his corpse into the water, or the fact that you can see his body moving, but you can also see that none of the penguin puppets are actually touching him.
All of it.
It's so horrible.
It's horrible.
We haven't even talked about the penguin army that we've been joking about. So at the crux of the movie, at the end, Penguin falls back on his backup plan, and he has taken hundreds of penguins, fitted them with like helmets and armor and little radios that he made from trash, and they all have little rocket launchers on their back with little rockets on them.
And the little targeting system
Targeting reticle over their eye. And they're going to just bomb Gotham. So his plan, but also, to my understanding from this movie, these are normal-ass penguins that he just stole from the zoo.
Yeah.
They're not special penguins. They're not enhanced intelligence penguins. They're just penguins.
He gives them the speech like George Patton.
No, he gave him a speech like Adolf Hitler.
Well, yeah, but he was like, they were sitting out there in an audience, like just watching him going, "Oh, yes, we love you." Huh?
Yeah.
And because he's even like, yes.
And he's like, not all of you are going to come home.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
But your sacrifice. I'm like, what am I watching? This is not good.
So,
yes.
I finally finished watching this. My daughter came in.
And you were like, oh my God. So shield your eyes.
Don't watch this. She came in at the point where just before Penguin fell in through the glass.
Okay.
And she finished watching it with me. And at the end of it, she goes, "Is all of it that dumb?" I was like, kind of, yeah.
We're like, no, some of it's much worse.
Yeah.
Much worse.
But she was not impressed.
No. Not much to be impressed by.
No.
Anything else you want to touch on?
I think I got everything.
All right, then.
We touched on the shitty gadgets.
Yep.
The shitty Batmobile gadgets.
Yep. Oh, we are told that the henchmen are going to turn the Batmobile into a moving H-bomb.
Yes.
But what we actually get is it's not a bomb at all. It's now remote controlled by Penguin. And then we get like a if the vans are rocking, don't come a knocking joke. Because this movie is so horny.
That is, yeah.
But like, no, they promised us a bomb. So what we got was an RC car.
So let me ask you this. They spend all kinds of time working on the Batmobile to sabotage it.
Mm-hmm.
And Batman corrects it by punching out the floorboard and pulling this little magnetic device off. And that's it.
Yes.
Like, what was all that other work they were doing to just have this thing that's magnetized to the bottom of the car so that the Penguin can drive it in his stupid
mare wagon?
Yeah. They needed a scene with the Batmobile doing something. So that's what they put that in there for.
Yep. But again, we were promised an H-bomb. What we got was RC car.
Yes.
Anyway.
Okay.
Ratings.
Here we go.
IMDb gives Batman Returns a 7.1.
Shocked. Can they just please pick a side? For the love of God. If
everything's a 7.
That way they don't offend anybody.
Yeah. Rotten Tomatoes gave Batman Returns an 82%.
Absolutely not. No way in hell.
How angry you are about this. For a grand total rating of 153 out of 200. That does seem a little high.
Okay, so that puts it above, because we have a 4-way tie at 152. Batman 89, Liar Liar, The Killer, and, misspelled that. I have Lounge Legs instead of Long Legs.
You know what? Wait a minute.
I'm going to fix that.
Please forward me a copy of Lounge Legs, because I bet I enjoy that more than Long Legs. Because I hated that movie.
But it's just below. We have 2 at 154. Cloudy with Chance of Meatballs and Tombstone. There is no way in hell.
Tombstone is 154?
There's no way in hell Tombstone is 1 point higher than Batman Returns.
These movies aren't even in the same division. Hey, we got some real good high school players. Oh, by the way, here come the Giants.
Yeah, exactly. No, totally.
You got Sesame Street. You sound like a Muppet for a second.
I got a little Grover there. I'm sorry.
But no. 1 point difference between this and Tombstone is egregious.
Yeah.
That is borderline sinful.
Someone needs to be
And
arrested.
that's what Ticket Price is here for. We are here to set the record straight. Vote Ticket Price for president.
Yeah.
I run a no-nonsense platform. And as my VP here will explain to you, I don't know what we talk about. But unlike our other presidents, I admit that I don't know what I'm talking about.
We will admit we don't know what we're doing.
But we're doing it for you, the
Yeah.
voters.
All right.
I got Variety, and I got Ebert.
You got the Ebert.
The Ebert.
Okay. I'm going to hate him even more, aren't I?
I don't know.
We'll see.
You want Ebert first?
No, I want to stew on it.
Oh, you want Variety.
Yeah.
All right. Now, they just have a review. They don't have like a star or a popcorn or a, whatever.
Yeah.
Batman Returns is a monster. Follow-up to the 6th highest grossing film of all time has the same dark allure that drew audiences in 3 years ago. But many non-fans of the initial outing will find this sequel superior in several respects.
Huh?
Variety was quite positive,
Okay.
and actually, for the most part, I think they thought that the sequel was stronger.
Okay. And just, yeah.
You have a comment on that?
No.
No. Okay. Ebert. The gloomy undertone of the Batman movies is like a tow line, holding the movie back, keeping it from springing free into the wind. 2 stars.
Okay.
So he's like, basically the review goes on about how like it's an okay movie, but if they weren't so steadfast on holding on to Burton's image of everything, they might actually uncover depth.
Yeah.
And I think it's the Variety one mentions how the fight scenes in this movie are really lackluster, and they attribute that to you can really see how inexperienced Tim Burton is as a director when it comes to action sequences, because he just doesn't really know how to handle them or what to do with them. That's not really his thing.
No, I agree with that.
But 2 stars, just as good as Die Hard. Batman Returns, just as good as Die Hard.
I'm not going to say a word.
So, before we get to the grand finale, and we use up the last of our 9 lives, Tevis, do you have any awards?
I do. I have the McCready Award for Best Hat.
Yeah.
Oswald's top hat.
Now, are you giving this facetiously like it's supposed to be?
No. I love McCready's hat.
McCready didn't love McCready's hat.
He wore it, though. I think Oswald I think he has a good look, and the top hat just kind of.
Well, you can't have Penguin without the top hat.
Yeah.
The Shelley Duvall Award goes to Michael Keaton. He's fine.
Yeah.
I don't really think it's Michael Keaton's fault. But
no, I think
he wasn't given much to do, but you know how some actors will be like, oh, you're not going to give me much? Well, then I'm going to take what you're giving me, and I'm going to make it the best goddamn 15 minutes in this movie. Yeah, he didn't do that.
No. Halle Berry Award for Worst Line.
Just one?
Well, I had to narrow it down.
Okay.
Just the pussy I was looking for. I was like, ugh. I cringed so hard.
It's not good.
I almost fell out of my chair. I was cringing so hard.
No, I don't like that. Yeah, no. So, best part?
I have one more award.
Oh.
I have Morpheus Award for Best Dressed. Catwoman.
Sure.
That suit's cool.
Yeah.
Best part?
That's what I was asking you.
Yeah, best part. Mm-hmm.
The credits?
Nope, can't say that.
Yes, I can.
No.
Yep. Super can. The music. Because I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. Boom! Right there!
Okay. Best part for me.
Yep.
Was the credits.
Can't say that.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
can't say that. Teacher, we didn't turn in our homework. You can't say that.
Music. Because
Because you love Beetlejuice.
no, honestly, as much as I don't really like the way they did the penguin, I like his makeup. He looks good.
Oh, yeah, the penguin actually looks really good.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to go with. I don't like it. Looks good.
Worst part?
Just one?
No. Floor is yours.
Batman, the penguin, what they did to that character. Selina Kyle.
Just call her Catwoman, you nerd.
No, Selina Kyle.
Oh.
Also Catwoman, because she's literally a Catwoman. The story, the penguin army, the penguin funeral procession,
The procession of penguin pallbearers.
the procession of penguin pallbearers.
I'm almost positive that's what Stuttering Bill says in the thing, or in It.
Probably.
Procession of penguin pallbearers.
The ending, the beginning, the middle. So, what's the worst part for you?
The horniness. The horniness is it's just, why? No one wants this.
Yeah.
Like, damn. It's so bad. And it's prevalent throughout, from start to finish. It's prevalent throughout the whole movie. And it just makes you awkward and uncomfortable. And just like, I wish they would stop doing that or saying that or both.
And the funny thing is, this movie is so gross and horny, but then you could go to McDonald's and get a toy in your Happy Meal from this movie because it was targeted to kids.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not good. I could just imagine little Billy walking out going, Mom, what's the flipper trick?
What? Could you look up the rating on this movie?
Yeah. I think it was PG-13. Had to be.
Man, I don't know if I'd take a 13-year-old to this movie,
Yeah,
but that's
PG-13.
But that's mostly just because I love my children.
Yeah, PG-13.
Okay, so, yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's just
Flipper trick.
like most women, I don't like that. But no, hands down the horniness. All right. Do you have a prop?
Not really.
I mean, the programmable bat frisbee, maybe.
That's stupid.
Well, it's obviously stupid because it was a part of this fucking movie, and they're all going to be stupid. The taser. That's stupid.
The little thing that hooks underneath the Batmobile to control it. That's stupid.
What about like Catwoman's mask?
That's wardrobe. That's not a prop. I'm sorry. That's what I was told.
All right, fair enough.
God, I
penguin armor or a penguin rocket. The penguins had armor on.
The red rocket.
No, I don't
the
want. The
penguin had a red rocket.
I don't want the penguin's red rocket.
Do they have red rockets?
I don't know. No, because they're a bird and they have a. Never mind.
No, they're rockets. Were they red? I don't remember.
I don't care. We have to pick a prop to put in the studio, I guess. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna go with Oswald's hat.
That's Wardrobe. Bastard.
What are you picking?
I'm trying to think of one. The only one that comes to mind is the programmable bat frisbee.
That's so stupid.
Yes, it is. I'm not arguing, but
And the fact it takes him forever to do it and then gets defeated by a Shih Tzu. Like, this is so stupid. And that woman just looks at him like, "Got you, bitch," and walks away.
She does
And
that.
Batman's just standing there. He's like,
well, shit.
What the-
Just standing there going, well, damn it. Do you know how expensive that was?
He was looking at her like he was watching the Ice Princess die.
Oh, I should stop you, but you're so far away. Oh, now you're walking farther away. What am I? God, wait, come.
If only I had a car.
Wait, walk towards me so I can dispatch you with a punch.
Oh,
We're running out of props.
We have to do that. The programmable batarang.
It does take him entirely too long to program. Okay, there's 6 enemies in a semicircle. Then I'll carry the one.
It's like trying to link up your PlayStation controller to the PlayStation. Like, get the Bluetooth.
Oh yeah,
properly.
you gotta hold this down for 3 seconds while you tap that button to turn on the sync and blah blah blah. Yeah,
and even his other gadgets too. Like at the end,
he didn't have any other gadgets.
He had that other one where. I forgot about the glider that came out. From under.
Shit!
He stands there, and his glider gets out from his escape. He looks like a robotic douchebag. And he's just gliding across the city.
It looked like they're made out of titanium too. He should just plummet into a fatal nosedive.
It sticks to the ground.
Just his feet.
But the other one at the end.
I forgot about this stupid glider.
Oh, the other one he has at the end where he shoots it and it sticks in the wall, but then he has to adjust it to hook up his stuff.
Yeah, he
slides in.
It's not like a grapple gun. He has to hook up like a zip line, and then he has to put on the safety harness.
It takes him forever.
It takes him forever to do anything in this goddamn movie.
So ridiculous.
Oh
my God.
I guess we could pick one of the penguin umbrellas.
Yeah. The knife one.
Yeah, that was a cool one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that actually felt...
The computer batarang. Throw that away and hope it doesn't program to come back. We'll do the bladed umbrella. Done.
There we go.
Oh my God.
That was a long way to get there.
Ooh, all right. Oh. You know what that means, Tevis?
No.
Final thoughts.
Oh. Go ahead.
All right. Serious face. Batman Returns, 1992. Well, I will say this. Honestly, I had an easier time watching this than Batman.
Really?
And you know what? This movie knew what it was. It had a lane. It stayed in that lane. I disagree with it, but at least it picked one. And it wasn't constantly jumping back and forth. They crafted an entire Batman story and then went, oh shit, we forgot Batman. And then had to force him into the script somehow. And it feels that way. And it's so horny, and I don't know why. And God, this movie sucks. Batman kind of sucks. I don't know. I'm not a big Batman guy. Batman with the Bat Family is worse. Batman with the Justice League is even worse than that. Batman is a solo act at best, but not this Batman. I think Tim Burton is a bad director. I think he has bad ideas. I don't think Tim Burton got it. I don't think he's ever had it. And, man, Michael Keaton. Nah. Nope. Negative. Nah. Nope. Pass.
One more.
Veto.
There we go.
I don't know, man. This whole movie just sucks. Like, I really don't know what to say. Even the music is recycled. The sets look cheap and cartoony, and not in a good way, but emphasis on cheap. Like, it looks like you could accidentally lean against a building and knock the whole fucking city over. It just, this movie's bad. The plot is nonsensical and lazy. The character work is questionable. They made some decisions, and I'm really not sure who agreed with them. Apparently Tim Burton. Skip it. Honestly, going off what I've seen and going off what I remember, Batman, not worth the ticket price. Batman Returns, not worth the ticket price. Then they kicked Tim Burton off of it. They brought in
Joel
Schumacher. None of those are worth the ticket price.
We don't know that yet.
I said going off of what I remember,
Yeah.
And just skip all of these. All of them. Just move on. Nothing to see here, folks. Go about your day. Move along. Not worth the ticket price. This movie sucks.
Okay. I remember coming out of the theater in 1992.
Yeah.
I have the exact same feeling now as I did then. This movie is boring.
Yeah.
There's not a memorable moment in it. There's not a line that you're like, oh, that's a really cool line. That's a really cool line delivery. That's a really cool moment. None of that. Tim Burton, his films are all the same. It's dark and brooding. Oh, good. I'm glad you would give us something different. You know, please try something different. But at the same time, please don't, because we know you can't do even dark and brooding. I've watched multiple of your movies. They all suck. You don't know how to direct action. You don't know how dialogue works, because everybody in this movie feels like they're reading from a script, and not a very good script. The character, this is not the Penguin. This is not Catwoman. This is really not Batman. Batman doesn't kill people. And this Batman is just like, oh, this big guy punched me and I can't get past him. I'll just put a bomb down his pants and push him over. Like, you could have just pushed him in the hole and been done with it. You didn't have to blow him up. Like, what the hell? If you could push him out of the way into the hole, he's out of your way. Anyway. The story with what Max Schreck is trying to do to take over Gotham is just, it's stupid. It's trying to be too much. It's trying to be super smart and fun, and no, this is not.
It's funny when you get worked up sometimes and you go full Matthew Perry. And then it's just wanting to.
It's a Batman movie with no Batman. He has the worst gadgets in the entire series in this movie. The Penguin has cooler gadgets on his umbrella. You know, he can get around faster than Batman can with his little umbrella helicopter. And Batman is stuck looking up like a dickhead going, well, what am I supposed to do now? If only I had a grappling hook.
Son of a bitch, there he goes.
Oh. Well, got to walk back to my car now. Oh.
Hey, Janet.
Yeah.
What about when the Gotham PD blow him away?
Yeah, blow him off the top of the building. No, Tim Burton is an awful director. Stick with the visual side. Just stop making movies, period. Please. This movie sucks. This movie is not worth the ticket price. And that is all.
And there you have it. That is all, he says. Well, there we have it. 1992's Batman Returns, unanimously not worth the ticket price.
Trash. Hot trash.
It's done. It can't hurt you anymore. Just let it go.
And then his car turns into a toothpick so I can go through the gap in the wall. Like, what the hell?
They were at 4th and Jenkins. What do you expect?
I mean, everybody knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah. Even the cop, they should have known.
They should have known.
They should have got another unit on the other side and waited for him, but oh well. It's not as bad as Batman Forever, where he shoots the grappling hook in the car so that he rides up the wall.
Yeah.
And the Two-Face is just at the bottom going, no! But you don't see that the car is just dangling there because it doesn't have anywhere to go because of all the debris from the exploding cars below it. It's just like, how do I get out of here?
It just goes across the rooftop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about the rubber lips so Robin doesn't get poisoned by Poison Ivy's kiss?
He used the Bat credit card to buy those.
That's true, because her poison is only in her lips and not her tongue, which was definitely down his throat.
Yeah. Yeah. That. Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about most modern depictions of Poison Ivy being in a serious relationship with Harley Quinn?
I don't have a problem with it. I know what you're talking about, the animated series. I've watched one episode of it, but
it has real Venture Brother vibes.
Does it?
I mean, that from the stuff I've seen. That's
I don't know what Adventure Brothers is. So.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
We've talked about it before.
I don't believe you. This movie kind of gave me a concussion. So,
as someone who's had 5 or 6 concussions, this movie is kind of like a concussion. I don't remember most of it.
Not in a good way.
What?
No.
Now, this is the point in time where we would go to the hat.
Ah! Oh.
Wait! But wait!
That
landed really well.
Yeah.
Hot damn, I'll never do that again. Now, we've been very busy working on our 2-year anniversary in September. Then that went into Halloween marathon in October. And we are behind on some things, right? So, we're not going to the hat today because we are venturing out.
I don't like this.
To a listener request.
I don't like this.
We are late in responding to this. But like I said, by the time it came up, we were pretty knee-deep in a lot of fixed plans and things going on.
We had a schedule.
We had a schedule that was very, okay, we got to stick to it. We got to get through it. And we did. And now, if we're being honest, this isn't an official request. Like in the past, like with Clue, and I forget what the other one was. But I'm taking it kind of as a challenge. The challenge has been made through a listener request. So, from the comments on Spotify, going all the way back to our Flash Gordon episode, from listener Kenneth, Jake, the movie you were thinking of is Rookie of the Year with the Daniel Stern reference. I had made the Hot Ice reference. And I couldn't remember what baseball movie that was. Rookie of the Year, thank you, Kenneth. Also, loved the Goofy movie reference too. I'm siding with Jake on the 80s movies and that they're all kind of bad. Except Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2. That's top tier cinema right there. I look forward to your guys' show every week because you guys are awesome and hilarious. But it works wonders for my mental health. Keep up the great work. So, Kenneth, thank you for listening. You always leave comments. We usually try to leave some sort of snarky back and forth reply because we like to interact with our listeners. But you have made a very bold declarative statement that Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2 are cinema gold.
Here, cinema.
So, we have decided to take you up on that. As of right now, we're not doing both, but next week, we will be doing Crocodile Dundee.
Hell yes.
And we are going to see if it holds up to the ticket price standard.
I'm going to make a bold statement right now.
Go ahead.
I say yes, it does.
I don't think it does.
I beg to differ, sir.
Well, there's one way to find out, and that is next week. So, Kenneth, you above all, had better tune in as we look at pure cinema gold Crocodile Dundee.
Love it.
Yes. Yes. Let us know if you got bingo, everyone, by the way. Now, we had talked about it. We had mentioned it last week. And we're really, really trying to push forward. We've got the hat. We love the hat. We do our, couple of marathons of something every year. But we really want to try to, boost engagement, reach as many of our listeners and our viewers as we can. And we try to reply to as many of the comments as we can. And if one of us replies, there's a good chance that the other one will too. Because Tevis is in control of the show account.
Yeah.
So when you get that reply from Ticket Price, more than likely it's just Tevis. Reading some of his replies, I said, nuh-uh, he does not speak for me, so I made my own account that's literally just Jake. So then you'll probably see another reply from Jake, and that's me. We just try to have fun, but we send out the call, the bat signal. I know you're all staring out a window brooding with nothing better to do in your turtlenecks. The bat signal is up. Leave a comment on whatever platform you listen to or watch, and we try to get to them. And we really want to just hit more listener requests, like Crocodile Dundee. Kenneth?
Yes.
You'll get your comment read on air. You'll get a shout out. We're definitely going to make snarky remarks. How do I want to word this?
We'll make snarky remarks about your comment.
Yeah. You will be the butt of the joke.
Yeah. But it's all out of love.
Except Roy B13, who made us watch Clue. Those comments were made out of hate.
Yes, they were.
And you know what, Kenneth? You might have some coming your way. I don't know yet.
No, you won't.
I don't know yet. So no, let us know what movies you think we need to watch and talk about, because you know what? That's what we're here for. We're going to keep pulling from the hat. It's not going to go away. But more and more listener requests, get them in so we can really bring you guys into the show as well.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of what we're really trying to work on at the start of this third year of the show. And really just, just try to be able to engage and communicate with our fans more.
And grow.
Grow. Now, is that everything?
That's everything.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you subscribe or follow the show on whatever you watch and or listen on. Leave a comment. Give us your thoughts on Batman Returns. Let us know what movies you think we need to watch, and we will get to them. Let us know if you've got bingo, because we've got those bingo cards up. We've got the merch store. We've got a Patreon. Share it around with your friends. Do you have that one friend that just knows the 80s and 90s Batman, the Michael Keaton Batmans are the best Batmans, and you just know that dude is wrong? And I'm going to say dude because it's definitely a dude.
Oh, yeah.
Share this with him for no other reason than to piss that guy off and to let him know he's wrong. That too.
Yeah, we'll be glad to piss him off.
So, all the bells and whistles, turn on notifications. We actually just recorded another shorter content episode where we looked at the top 5 highest grossing movies we've ever talked about. And I even break out the inflation calculator so we can measure them on an even playing field. And we get some interesting numbers on that. We get some fairly interesting stuff, so make sure you check that out. Tevis, anything else?
I have nothing.
All right, go get yourself a sexy cat lady in black leather and let her lick your face, boys and girls. In the meantime, I'm Jake, that's Tevis. We're taking a price next week. Crocodile Dundee. Thank you, Kenneth. And as always, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and good night.
I'm going to make a Jake account on Spotify now.
Jake, the real Jake.